Tommy's White Swan prophecy. Baby dolls, I'm now going to give you the premise to how I think 2025 is looking based on the Jeets we have right now. The crypto industry is plagued by Jeets. And I have been telling them every day, step away from the soy button. They haven't been listening. So what I now have is this picture of others BTC. Now we're going to go through it, what this actually means. Okay, so in each cycle, there were 2 Altseason waves. 2. Okay. And in each one, there's some peculiarities with them. In 2021, what actually happened was the first wave was enormous. The first one was enormous. The next one was a scam. Okay. Most of the mania went to only 5% of the coins, new coins, and NFTs. But the big explosive one was the first one. Now, no one got out here. Why? Because the crowd thought they're in bear market resistant stuff. They thought, you know, infinite QE, 0% rates. We have DeFi now. DeFi was such a big innovation at the time, and it wasn't enough to keep prices bid, which the crowd unfortunately had to learn the hard way. So there's 2 waves, right? Here's the thing. You definitely get 2 waves. That's what happened in 2017 and 2021. Though you don't know how big the waves will be. You don't know. The timing always works though. Because of, you know, the 4-year global liquidity cycle. Remember, friends, the government died in 2008. They print money to pay off on a credit card. They pay it off with another credit card. Okay, that's it. That's how we get the banana zone stuff. But you don't know how big it goes. We can guess and we can say, yes, I believe that we're going to fly high to the sky. But it's just guessing, bro. And yeah, you believe in something like a high price, but you don't know. So what I've done is I drew this chart to show like what's going on in crypto now. There's too much pessimism. Yes, there's too much pessimism. People are long and they're pessimistic. They're Jeets. They want to sell early. All the KOLs, I've dropped so many names, friends. I know just 6 off the top of my head, and there's going to be more. I just haven't watched everyone properly. They all expect this cycle to be done early. Everyone is saying they're going to sell March to July. All right, now, I mean, I know KOLs and I know markets, friends. When KOLs are telling you they're going to sell March to July, they ain't going to sell March to July. Okay, they're starting to sell in January. Okay, so here is March. Around here, they're saying, oh yeah, we're going to sell around here. They say that. They'll be cheating right here, bro. They like front running the crowd. Okay, they'll be starting to do that. Now, here's the thing. 4 years ago, I was here. Yes, I was in this squeaky chair. My elbows were very pointy and I had straight posture. I had my fluffy slippers on. We did not have this pessimism. No, we didn't. We had people anxious that there was no Altseason going to appear. We had people like that when others BTC was going down. I mean, look at this. Randy Boo. What if there is no Altseason? So we had anxiety, but then it started reversing up. Now, when it went up, friends, once we finally flipped green, it was on like Donkey Kong. Look what even Randy Boo said at the bottom. Only buy tokens that would survive a bear market. Basically, we thought crypto mostly wasn't a scam. We thought, the tech will save us. Wrong. We were optimistic. Okay. We were not pessimistic like today. So no one walking into 2021 had any inkling to sell early whatsoever. Not a single person. No one. The KOL started doing it though. They started dumping on everyone straight away. Even though they said, no, we're going to run forever. And like, you know, man, it's such a nasty thing, friends. You know, all of them, their thumbnails, they all wrote 200K Bitcoin, 300K. They all wrote that. But then they later go out and gaslight everyone and brag. They were dumping, friends, at 30 to 40K Bitcoin. So can you believe, man? They were calling for 200 and they were dumping down here. Man. So look, man, I'm just here. I'm here just helping you because I learn and I remember. And you know, friends, like I said, the leopard does not change its fluffy slippers. So one way this could resolve itself is, look at this where we are right now. This is others BTC. See how we have this red part? Jeets will sell everything down here. So what I've done is, that's actually my others BTC chart. So it's right here. Everyone expects this. Now, obviously the faint background fractals are 2016 and 2021. Okay, so you can actually see them in the background just so you can get an idea of these, and they went big. All right, they did go big. How big from today? Well, if you do this, this is what everyone expects, okay? Everyone expects this to happen. They're all selling here. This distance on others, if you basically the average altcoin does about a 10x from here. Average 10x. If you haven't moved. If you've moved a bit, you do a 5. Which is fascinating as well because XRP, friends, everyone wants to. This isn't, man. I'm right on the ball. I couldn't believe it. XRP right now is about $2.50. Yeah, and they all want to sell at that $10 zone. BCB's got it. They all got it there. They want to sell around that $10 zone. Everyone wants a clean 10x from here. Now, are we going to get it? Well, here's the thing. We'll get a wave. I'm confident we'll get a wave. The distance of the wave, though, that's what I don't know. Okay? So I've asked you just to prepare for something like this. In case it's a bit slow. That's pretty much another way of saying, hey, it might be a bit slow at the start. And then that would lead on to a cracker white swan event. Because, like, look, the white swan doesn't have to come. Technically, we can just keep running into 2026 and 2027. That's possible. You know, that is possible. That's another scenario where next year is not as big as you think, but 2026, it actually runs all the way to 2026. But basically, why I've thrown the white swan is like, if it appears, don't get trapped. I'm not going to get trapped. For a day or two, you get trapped. Because what will the white swan event will do? The news will be so good, it'll convince you the 4-year cycle is now broken. You can only think about, speculate, what type of news event would that be? I don't know, the US Fed prints money and literally buys Bitcoin. Something big. Donald Trump says, we're buying up to 1 million BTC. We're going to start today. We've got a 10-year plan. We're just going to keep buying BTC. Like something where you're like, oh my gosh, a new large bid order for Bitcoin is now entering. My 4-year cycle is broken. My expectations for 2026 have now risen. You see that? You just suspend relief. Oh! That's what we're looking for. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Okay, but this is, I'm just helping you because it would be the perfect trap. Because the Jeets are getting out here and then they have to FOMO buy back the top. All right, and then they might push it further than you probably think, higher. So ultimately, where does this all come from, friends? Well, it's you, me, and Spoonie. And I'm catching you every day because you're a cute Pokemon. It's a believer cycle. Believe in something. That's it. It's a believe. It makes so much sense. It's a believer's cycle. Believer's cycle means you don't get paid until you get paid. The end. That's it. Okay. There's no cheat way. You don't get, oh, I'll get out on a 5x, then I'll get out, but get back in. No. It's get all the Jeets out, then it's go time. Really big go time. I think that's a theme that's appearing. It's a believer cycle. I know most of the industry fans, they're a bunch of dirty little Jeets. So as punishment for them, it's possible, right? We get that dampened Altseason. And if they're going to get out, you know they're going to get out. All of them are getting out. They're all getting out, and they're going to Jeet. Unless, and you know, some of them, they're probably just going to watch my channel because they don't have the balls. But they're going to be clicking out. Okay, they will be clicking out. Because they go, oh no, it's a free money pup, because they don't think in BTC value. They think in USD value. You know this all the time. They're swapping altcoins around. They don't think in supply of a coin. Yes, They don't care about accumulating BTC or ETH value. They don't chart in BTC or ETH. They just look at their US dollar value. Even though, like, friends, it's all a facade. They're all posturing out there like, oh, yeah. I quote in BTC. They don't, bro. They don't. I know how they chart. I've spoken to all of them, friends. It's a bunch of BS. They don't do that. They're still stuck in the fiat mindset thinking. And, friends, you're going to see it firsthand, okay? They're all going to be reporting on, like, trust me, like, they're going to be reporting about the new stablecoin adoption things happening. Oh, did you see this new stablecoin? Yeah, like, not interesting to me, interesting to you. Just look out for these clues out there in mainstream, in crypto land. People talking about, oh, wow, we've got new stablecoin and you can pay with Tether and stuff out here. Like, you sound very excited for someone in crypto, bro. You know, you should be measuring your portfolio in BTC value. So look out for that as an Easter egg. So remember, the bull market will end when we kill the final bear. We say, Mr. Bear, no more honey for you. All right? There's too many bears now, even though they're long. The bears are long. Okay, there's another way to think about it. The bears want a Jeet, friends. And by the way, you might have asked me, Mr. Somi, what's on your hat? The hat says, friends, don't be a loser, keep gambling. Okay? Trust, next year's going to be the test of your life, by the way. I can feel it. It's going to be the test of our lives. We are already in a dampened cycle based off altcoin price performance. Look at this. You know, 2017, look what altcoins did, friends. In the weeks, when altcoins flushed up, look what it did. You went from a value of 2% up to basically 8%. So in 2017, you know, these past 3 weeks, you would have made 8x. Pretty much. 8. Because Bitcoin did a double. Can you believe it? You made like 8 to 10x in a couple of weeks on this big flush up. Did you get that this time? No. Okay, what about 2021? In 2021, it went from around 10 here up to 20. And then Bitcoin went up 50%, so it's about a triple. Okay. Did you make a 3x in the last 14 or 21 days? Most people didn't. XRP did. Most people didn't. Did you make a 3x? Some dino things, yeah, you flash up. But you've been down forever anyway. You're like, okay, what did we get? Okay, most people, if you look at what happened here, we went from, remember I'm looking at this vertical column here, from about 15 value, you went up to about 22. So you only did about 50% move on BTC. So it dampened each time. So you can actually see it right now. You can see it forming. Okay, even though we got Donald Trump, even though we have all these things and amazing things, altcoins and their ability to slice up through Bitcoin has been dampening. Basically, there's a lot of Jeets, okay? So look, friends, even if the first alt season, look, man, if everybody does get a quick, clean 10x and everybody gets a Jeet up here, all right, sweet. It's repeated exactly the same. Play for the second wave, the double bubble alt season. But I'm just telling you, man, like, I'm trying to help you. If this dampens and it comes back down, I want you to know, oh, my friend Somi told me there's a bunch of dirty little grubby hand Jeets out there and all the KOLs are full of crap and they are dumping on us beforehand and they don't actually believe in trash. They don't believe in anything. It's a believer cycle. Okay, so if it happens, you know why. We got to get them out. We got to get them out. Happen to XRP, happen to Tron, get out non-believers, friends. Then it's time to fly. And I want you to think about something, right? Cripple just released their stablecoin, RLUSD. Garbage stablecoin, by the way. It's just a Tether copycat. You don't get any yield from it. Richard Hart is rumored to be operating behind the People's Diet, PDI, begging for a pegging. Okay. Everyone is coming after this Tether stablecoin thing. It just, wouldn't it feel fitting where the narratives that permeate crypto involve stablecoins within sub-ecosystems? Because then, if everyone's holding a stablecoin, they think, oh, I never have to leave. Everything's going to be fine. I just take profit into the stablecoin and I stay. Now, I don't want any depeggings or anything to happen, but just thinking, think in your mind, wouldn't that be a very compelling narrative to get everybody to like not worry about anything? I wonder what that does the prices. I wonder what that does. You know, I wonder if people within an ecosystem like PulseChain in a year from now, I hope PulseChain blows the roof up like 50x or something and everything. But wouldn't it be compelling if everyone says, you know what? I've already taken a bit of profit. I don't need to take that profit because I got all the stablecoins earning yield. So even if PulseChain drops to 90%, I still have like the PDI. Hopefully it does the pegging thing. And then everyone's earning yield on that. You know, and everyone's like, oh, it's okay. Like I'm here forever. But I wonder what that does to prices. That's what I think. So I hope when we think like that, it's because of euphoria and the prices are very, very high. Because friends, that's the vertical top-down integration. That's what everyone in crypto, that's what every founder, their dream is. Top-down. Okay, your speculative digital asset stuff and also the stablecoin to keep you in the system so you don't bridge out. If you stay in a stablecoin within the system, you are the ammo that can help buy the bottom of the bear market floor. Okay? And it's Reed's law improving. So the floor actually gets stronger. Because now, if it's just like you're in a city, and now, if a city has a number of people, it's got value. Okay, but now they put in a school, now they put in a hospital, now they put in a theme park. They keep stacking stuff and they have cinemas, and now you have your friends and family who live in there too. It gets harder and harder to leave. Reed's law. It's strengthening the bonds of the network. Well, adding a stablecoin into an ecosystem strengthens the bonds in the network. If Richard Hart had a stablecoin, everyone in PulseChain uses that. That's their de facto dollar. It just increases your floor. You're solving for that. Remember the mystery of crypto? How do we get people to stay in here? One of the biggest issues. But it's a believer cycle. So are we going to get a world where, friends, maybe everything just goes great. Maybe we just have a big Altseason wave number one. I don't know, man. I mean, like I already just showed you. It's already dampening, man. Look, this is a deep one. This is deep. So something's already saying, you know what? Like the waves are still happening. But man, there's no way out. You got to believe. There's literally no other way out. Good thing is, man, we've already been holding for like everything. We've already held through like the worst. Like you held through 99%. Richard disappears, corrupt SEC. Richard fuds EHEX. At that point, like anything else in any other altcoin, it doesn't even remotely compare. So you're fortified now. Now I want to remind you as well. Let's play some Pumpy G angel music, friends. Just smooth it over a bit. This is me in my squeaky chair. This is Peppy with the samurai sword, okay? So, look, I spent 3 years preparing you for this 2025. I told you at the start, keep your expectations low. How? You buy super aggressive in the bear market, okay? So, in the super, super, super aggressive. So, as Bitcoin's here, super, super, super aggressive. Keep your expectations low. It says protection, Just like when a parent sends a kid out to go to shops, they say, hey, close your pocket. Don't take your wallet out in public, okay? Don't let them see any money in there. You keep it in your back, you keep it in your front pocket so you can see your wallet. You just assume there are thieves out there, okay? So we had 3 years, 2022, 3 and 4. Now you're ready for battle. But now I really have noticed a lot of these influencers, they're actually just scared little pussies. They are. They're ready to cheat, man. I know they are. Just everywhere. This is not normal, friends. It's not normal for me to go to retailers in their retailer freaking comment section on YouTube, watching people say, I can't wait to sell. No. They were not doing that 4 years ago. This is going to be the biggest, longest thing of our lives. DeFi has changed the world. The check has changed the world. We're going to go so high. Everyone. No one's thinking about, I can't wait to sell. It's going to go. But no one's talking like that, dude. They wouldn't even entertain the thought of that. Like, you haven't... okay, the party starts at 7:30. You're still in your friend's car. Actually, no one drive because you're getting toasty tonight. You're in the Uber. It's 6:30. You're driving to your friend's house in the Uber, okay? Moe's driving you. It's like you doing the scheduled booking on your Uber for the 2 a.m. ride home. That's not normal. Imagine you saw that. You're going to get toasty with the boys. You're going to have some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with some orange juice and play checkers. And one of your boys is like, hey, let me order the cab for tonight for when we leave at 2. And you're like, bro, what are you talking about? Let's go see how much fun we have. How do you know we're going to leave at 2? Why not 2 p.m. the next day? Do you see that? That's what's happening right now. I'm trying to tell you. I'm walking around. I'm seeing these XRP comment. Everyone out here like, I can't wait to cheat, guys. Wow, I can't wait to cheat. Markets do not get ultra euphoric when there are these people talking about selling. Right? Because the people who come in as exit liquidity, companions, the companions of 2021, 2025, they are being onboarded by people in the game. Now, if the people in the game are here to cheat, they don't have the energy to get them in. Because they're all in here for like, oh, I'm cheating now anyway. That's why. So for example, friends, if you really thought the cycle's ending in March, you aren't really telling your friends and family, buy everything in Feb. Because you're cheating. That's what the KOLs are doing. All these other KOLs, these frauds. You see? That you only get the euphoria when everyone thinks it's going on forever. Hence, white swan. Something has to come in to get everyone to really think it's going on forever. Something. Which is scary, man. They gave us Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF. They've given us that. What's going to come out? I don't know. I have no idea. Something, man. Let's continue. So all these pencil necks and noodle arm Jeets, friends, they're going to keep saying it's over. So in that first crash, that Altseason wave crash, we'll be higher than from now, but I don't think you're going to ping that 10x. Maybe, I calculated it for PulseChain. I'll show it to you now. I calculated based off the others BTC and what the crowd really expects. I'm just telling you what everyone's expecting, okay? So everyone wants a 10 banger. Everyone wants a 10 banger from here, okay? So if you do 10, you get about, bang, there you go. About 8 to 10x day one sack. Everyone's expecting here. So don't be worried if we get here a 5 and then we come back down. And you got to actually believe in it. Okay? I know a lot of people are going to cheat. They're not going to sell here, by the way. Everyone starts cheating on the way down. That's what happens. Okay? Because they sell because they're like, oh, crap. I've waited 4.5 years now. Still nothing. Oh, man, I'm either out or I'm just going to rotate to something else. They do that. And by the way, this is going to happen in every coin. Okay? Every coin. So it's around 3 to 4x day one sack. Come down here and do that. Hey, man, if Richard wants to peg it and we start going up, sweet. We go down tomorrow. We'll go up tomorrow, but the likelihood of that happening is low. So this is still a double bubble Altseason, and like now you really got to play for the double bubble. But that would be easier, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be easier if that happens? Because if it punishes you at the start, the slingshot effect in the big one has to be big. You don't really know, but we can pray. It's kind of like, because here's the thing, friends, if you got a 13x in the next wave and you didn't get out, now you're praying for the double bubble Altseason, but people would tell you, hey, you got greedy. You should have sold in your 13x. How dare you expect anything more? You get the point? But if we dampen in the first few months, it's actually you and I win. The believers actually win. Because you get the Jeets out, and then the slingshot negative energy comes back and shoots you way above expectations at the end of next year. And you have these other X factor things, friends. You have the flying crucifix that landed in my chest. You also have Donald Trump, Matrix bullet dodging the planned assassination bullet. So you see all of it happening, okay? Hopefully. Now, I want to just show you about expectations. So in 2020, friends, this is important, okay? Why do these things actually happen? It's always the crowd's a moving target. That's it. It's got expectations. Everything is about positioning. Everything. That's the only secret to markets. So in 2017, if you go back 8 years ago, friends, 2017, we ran up 120x. Can you believe that, bro? Here it is, 2017. So here's December 2016. But I'm going to start it up higher, okay? Yeah, that's 150x. But yeah, so that's right. If you bought any coin outside of the top 10, you made 100x plus to the top. Any coin. Wow. That was in the Donald Trump season, man. But even though obviously crypto was not on the agenda. Isn't that crazy? Others. That's wild, man. 100. Actually, it went up like, 150, but 100x. 4 years ago, though, we only got 10. Okay? We only got 10. So here's December 2020. To the top, we only got, here you go, 10. 900% is 10. So 4 years ago, that's why nobody exited. Everyone saw that you got 100x. So what everyone did is they go, you know what? I'll be happy with 30 or 40 or 50x. Didn't get it. It got to 10. China, evil scum government, banned Bitcoin, dropped at 50%. So if you check the altcoins, you went up 10, stopped there for 2 weeks, not even, and then it was down. Now you're only up a 3x. It dropped 70%. Bull market over. Robbed. Totally robbed, okay? But then you had a bit of a saving grace maybe, but you still, man, you're getting out 5 or 6x trash from today's moment. So now, friends, isn't it weird, right? We are now here, others, end of December. The crowd actually expects a 10x, which is up here. Interesting, right? The crowd. Here's the thing. Maybe put a regular chart. Oh my gosh, man. This makes no sense, actually. This is weird, friends, because the crowd expects this to go to 4 trillion. Wow. So this is wild. Basically, if you do this is nuts. This is only a 2.5x to the top, but the crowd expects about, here we go, a 10. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Man, that's going to be crazy. I don't think we're getting it, dude. How's that going to happen? Look how far that chart is. How are altcoins in the next 4 months going to go from 400 billion to 4 trillion? I mean, I hope so, bro. I really, really freaking hope so. But yeah, man, they're all cheating, fans. They're all cheating here. This is they're all cheating here. So there you get to see, right? Expectations. Now, I really, really hope, man, that higher target, maybe that's the white swan. So that's why, by the way, BCB expects we stop here, come back down, it's over. And then we're going to literally be playing for a white swan. That's the white swan event. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. And if you just need any comfort, if there's no non-believers, there's nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. You've only got strong hands with you. So, okay, there's going to be red monthly candles, sort of. Who cares? We know from crypto, believe in something. You hold with the believers, you can make it through anything. XRP, Tron, doesn't matter what it is. Hopefully Hex gets to be one of the labels out there. It's down 95% against ETH still after 4.5 years. So that is if it's a believer cycle. So we don't have to worry unless we get big numbers high. So, friends, after all these, when moon, well, sometime in next year. Now, I hope you really have an appreciation. Look at all these things you got to manage, okay? So now the crowd is ready to cheat freaking early, okay? Aren't you glad someone told you to bet more than you can afford to lose for the last 3 years? Imagine that happens. Because there's guys like $800. They really think they're making a 10,000x. So if they're up a 2x from here, they're selling, they're leaving. They're like, this is a scam. But you, some of you got literally, you've got 2 years of living expenses in your portfolio now. So if you're up a 2x, now you got 4. And then you can still dream for something bigger. Because, man, if you just get another 5 from that point, see? But these people with $800 who were told, don't worry, this thing's going 10,000x, you got nothing to worry about. They're the ones who get crushed the most, which is unfortunate because they need the most help. You see? So that's markets. That's this market. That's how this beast works. Okay? If you not here 18 hours a day, you can't see it. Unless you want to take an infinite time frame, but how's that worked out? There's only a couple of unicorns in the crypto industry you can take an infinite time frame on. Everything else is just, you see what I mean? Everything else has been a total letdown. Hopefully they all come back, right? I believe. Do you believe? This is the White Swan prophecy. Double bubble. You're now prepared. If cycle 1's dampened, hey, you might actually say to me, Sonny, what if it's all dampened, bro? What if cycle 2 sucks as well of Altseason wave number 2? Then it sucks. We'll have to deal with that when we get there. Make sure you like, subscribe, bell button, or catch you soon.